What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm very excited to talk to you guys about my project pan. Now this one is just my basic makeup project pan. So this encompasses a full face of beauty products that I either want to get significant progress on, like using just more of the product, or I want to use it up and get it out of my collection. This is a variety of things for a variety of different reasons. I try to remember every time I bring up the product during these updates to tell you guys why I had it in the project and also how long it's been. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. That's just the way it goes with my videos. If you're wondering about this makeup look, I did record it. It should have been available in live last Friday, so I will have it linked down below. This was the second look in my 3 looks for my Glaminatrix Cosmetics Nearly Natural palette. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this eye look, definitely go ahead and check out the link down below. I will have it in the description box. But with that said, down there in that description box, I'm also going to go ahead and have the link to my 2022 project pan. That link will give you access to every last video that I have uploaded this year, some better than others, some projects I'm doing better than others. And I will hopefully at this point, let's go ahead and become a good editor. Right now on the screen, I will tell you guys the amount of products that I have finished to date as of this point in these videos with this project, and then at the end I will go ahead and update it again because there may be some update to talk to you guys about, but I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to get through this video like I do every time, and I'm going to discuss the products as I use them in my makeup routine. So if you're interested in hearing my progress or maybe some lack thereof with all of the products that are currently in my project pan, let's get into it. Alrighty, y'all, so the first thing that I want to talk about is of course my base primer. So this is a primer that I went through a very small sample size, and then I got the full size, and then this full size just sat there because I had older primers, and I believe now to date this is one of the oldest primers. So I want to go ahead and kind of get my use out of it, and I am. So this is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and it looks like I am about, I would say about a little bit over halfway on this product. Now, the last couple of updates, I haven't been able to show you guys any significant use because of the fact that I had an air bubble. I still do have a slight air bubble at the top, but I do now have a new marker, so I am very happy about that. And like somebody commented on one of my old project pans, even though I can't show you guys significant use, it is still a good thing. That means that I'm getting a lot of use out of these products for my money, and I'm still on the verge of finishing it potentially before it expires. So that's still good news, and I've gotten quite a bit of use out of this product. I believe this entered my project very early on in this year because I finished whatever my old one was at the beginning of the year. So very happy about this. This will continue to stay in my project, and just to cap that, I will not be taking any product out unless it is finished at all during this update, because I like to do that only every 3 months, and this is only the 8th update. So next, let's go ahead and get into my foundation. So the foundation that I had put into this project, I actually recently put this in as of last update. So it's only been use of 1 month, and I think you guys will see how often I really use the product and how much product I really have to use just to kind of get a full face for the times that I reach for my makeup. And the foundation that I have in this project right now is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in 440. Now, I picked this up, I believe, sometime in the summer of 2019, so it is quite old and it needs to get used and out of my collection. Thankfully, I am not breaking out. I don't know if it's because this truly hasn't expired or if my skincare is just keeping me at bay until I can hopefully get finished with this. But I have gotten a significant amount of use, and I am very happy to say that. For me though, it doesn't generally take me too long to get through a foundation if I am targeting it, and I do tend to target my foundations in spurts. So typically and historically, it's taken me about 3 to 4 months to get through any foundation, whether it is full or otherwise. So I'm not very surprised by this usage. I am just happy. I think that this is a good foundation. I would prefer to strictly use this foundation for filming. I find that it is a little bit too matte for the types of finishes that I like nowadays. Also, it's not the perfect shade for me, at least not throughout a longer period of time. This makeup has been on my face for, I would say, about 30-ish minutes. And I would say this base right now does look like it works with my skin tone and with like my neck and décolleté down here. But towards the end of the day, once my natural oils have really started to mix with this foundation, the foundation starts to actually look warmer. And I don't like that. So for me, I like the foundation, it's fine, but I am ready to get it out and I will not be repurchasing. There's so many other formulas that I am interested in other than this one. But that was a whole rant for no reason. I am very happy with my progress on this, and I am hopeful that it will take me maybe 2.5 more months to get through this, which will put me at just about the end of the year, and that's perfectly fine. That will put me at having no old foundations next year and only having foundations that I picked up this year next year. I'm very, very much okay with that. Next, we have my concealer, and for me, in my current collection, I have absolutely no old concealers. So every concealer that you will see me showcasing either in any type of video, any kind of collection, anything like that, they were all purchased in 2022. And so this was just my favorite of the bunch. So I figured, why not get my use out of the favorite of the bunch and then slowly get my use out of the other ones that I may have to kind of twist my arm to really appreciate. And this one is the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. I really like this concealer. To me, I wouldn't say it's like full beat, like a Huda Beauty type full coverage, but it definitely does give you a good amount of coverage. And this with the Fenty, I think it just kind of gives me a very, very finished, sleek, perfected base, which I do appreciate. Now I have this in the shade DN3, and yeah, I'm not going to see any progress. I don't expect to see any progress. I would be annoyed if I saw any progress, but I have been using this since this is pretty much the only concealer that I have had consistent use out of, other than the ones that maybe I'm testing out. And I don't really bring in a lot of concealers just historically. That's not a collection that I really like to really dive too far into. Next, just because of the way that I do my base, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the cream bronzer that I have in this project. And this is yet another product that I just put in last month. Same with this LYS, by the way. And this isn't going to be a new product to my collection, but I just kind of wanted to get some wear out of the actual product. And this is the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in the shade 06 Chocolate. Now, I think that I've definitely gotten a significant amount of use out of it just because it's been in this project. That said, I only had it in for a month, and I strictly use a sponge, which I think in the grand scheme of things does not pick up as much product maybe as a brush, and it also does not allow you to really concentrate the product as much as a brush would. So I don't expect to see a dent or anything, and that is my goal for this one, to see an actual dent and or pan. Not and or, I want to see pan with this particular product. So I have a ways to go. I think that this is going to be something that I may not accomplish before the end of the year, which, being realistic, that's perfectly fine with me. I just wanted to get more use out of it. That's really why I put it in this project. Moving forward with powder. So that is the next step. And technically the powder that I've really been focusing on is not in this particular project. It is actually in my Graveyard project pan. And I won't be doing another update on that until the conclusion, just because of the way that my updates fell. It just didn't make sense to do an update now and then to do one literally in a month. So I'm just gonna wait to do it at the end of October. That said, the powder that is in this particular project is the Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Deep. This is a powder that I don't get a lot of use out of. This is also an extremely old powder in my collection, and I don't get a lot of use out of this specifically because of the shade. The shade just is too dark for my skin, and so when I put it on the foundation shades that actually fit my skin, it darkens them up and then they don't fit me. Now, what I actually just thought about literally in the midst of filming this is that this may help my Danessa Myricks lighter of the two foundations that I picked up actually work with my skin tone, because this is so dark and that one's so light. the between of the combination of the two might actually work. I may try that, and if that ultimately does work, that will save this product from actually being decluttered, because I would love to kind of get the full use out of it. It is a powder product, so I never really feel too worried that it's going to actually expire compared to my cream. So that is kind of my ultimate goal as of right now, but I would love to literally finish every last drop of this particular product. Do I think that's going to happen though? I don't think it's going to happen in this year. Next is a success story. So next I put on my bronzer, powder bronzer that is. And if you know, I have been fighting the last drops of my e.l.f. primer infused blush in Always Spicy. Yes, I use a blush for bronzer because I just love the warm undertone and the actual shade of this, and this is the product as it is. Now, can you see bits and bobs of product? Yes, but to be quite honest, this is not enough product to repress, and I'm just not doing it. I have gotten my $3 worth out of this product, and I'm very, very comfortable and happy with that. So this is a product that I'm going to mark as finished and as a success. I am very happy about this. This definitely took me longer than I expected, but once again, that just means that I got so much more use out of my $3 or whatever it was for this product than I originally thought. Not a bad thing at all. And I actually will not be putting in another powder bronzer for the sheer fact that I actually have another bronzer in my Graveyard project pan, and I really want to focus on that now that I have the time to really meet that goal. So I will not be putting in another bronzer. Plus we're at the end, so I'll probably just wait till next month, and if there's room and if I'm feeling froggy, then I'll put another one in. Next, let's switch it up a little bit and let's go to the brows. So for my brow pencil, I currently have the Kosas Brow Pop in this project, and this, I have been having difficulty rolling this up and rolling this down. I don't think I have much product at all. I do not. I have a very, very small slither of product left, and what I would guesstimate is that I'm going to run out of product in the middle of next month. So, or actually this month. This month is September, so I would think that by my next update I will have already started actively using another brow pencil, which is very, very good. There's this one and then another brow pencil I really want to just get out of my collection so that I can have fun with my Benefit whatever brow pencil all next year if I can. So this is definitely something I'm very, very happy with my progress. I estimated in my last update that this would only have 2 months worth, and it looks like I kind of guesstimated correctly. And if you did not know, for me, typically in a type of brow pencil that is retractable like this, it only takes me 3 months to get through it. And I also didn't mention at the beginning of this video, I don't wear makeup every day. I may in the very close future, but as of right now, I pretty much wear makeup about 3 to 4 times a week, and that is a variety of just for YouTube, but also for my personal life as well. My last brow product that is technically in this project, but I don't really have any way to kind of quantify how good or bad I'm doing, is my brow glue. This is from NYX and it's literally called the brow glue. I like it. I think it does really, really well, and I think I've gotten quite a bit of use out of it, but because, you know, this is something that can be easily maneuvered, I can't really show you guys any progress, but very, very happy with it. I think my brows stand up nicely, but I did get a new brow pencil or brow gel, so I'm very excited for that whenever that arrives. Okay, let's finish up the non kind of lip and spray products, and then we will end with those. So as for mascara, this is my Merit mascara. Once again, I did get this sent to me for free for a review. That review is long posted on my channel, and as I've said time and time again, I think this is an okay mascara, very much everyday friendly mascara, and it's very good at lengthening. That said, not my favorite, so this is why I was very comfortable putting this in the project. Plus, I generally only have one mascara open at a time, and this one happened to be like the second one at the time because I needed to review this outside of the one that I've actually actively had open at that time. So that's really why I have this in the project. Would I purchase this? No, but I'm very happy and appreciative to have been sent it to review it and kind of test out the formula though. The two products that I keep in this palette, which pretty much they're going on like their last rotation through this project. I'm pretty sure next month they're just going to be kicked out because I'm not really using them. The Melt Cosmetics Classic eyeshadow I'm not using at all. I couldn't tell you the last time I used this. And then the KVD Beauty Glamour Ray highlighter. I've used it a little bit here and there, but I'm not really loving it. This is not a formula that I'm currently wanting. It is very much a glittery formula, which isn't a bad thing. It does have that transparent base, so it really does work for a variety of skin tones, but I want something chiller. If I'm gonna put highlighter on right now, I just want something chill, and that's not chill. You're gonna know I have highlighter on. So yeah, those are probably on their last leg, and I will not be finishing them this year, and that's okay. I still got quite a bit of use out of those products than I would not have otherwise picked up had I not put them in the project this year. Alrighty, now we're here for lips. So lips, we have another empty. So this is my Sonia Kashuk lip liner in Plum. Sis is at the point where it's hard to sharpen, and I told you guys last update that once I hit Plum, that was going to be the end. I actually did hit Plum, and we're getting to the point where I just can't be bothered to sharpen it because I'm gonna get a cramp. So very, very happy with the amount of use and progress that I got with this. But once again, like I said, this is an empty. Very, very happy with that though. And unfortunately, I can't recommend the product because the brand no longer makes makeup. The other two lip products that I had in this collection is the Marc Jacobs Editrix lipstick. I don't even know if Marc Jacobs Beauty is like a thing anymore. I think they kind of are no longer a thing. Either way, I like the lipstick. It's a nice lipstick. Too dark of a lipstick color for me to really get a lot of use out of, but I am getting use out of it nonetheless. Two more products to talk about, one more lip product and then my setting spray. So the last lip product is actually from Lime Crime, and this is one of their plushies in the shade Milk Tea. I am very happy about the fact that I kept this in my project, and I say that because lately I've been getting quite a bit of use out of it. I've been using this with actually that lip liner that I finished, and then I'll actually top it off with my Tower 28 lip gloss in Chill, and I love the combination. Fun fact, I am really getting a lot of use out of this. You can see how much I have finished in this product, and that's just organically. I haven't actually been actively project panning that shade. So I'm really happy about this. I was hoping to finish it, but I also expected that it probably wouldn't happen because it's really hard to finish a liquid lipstick in a year. So yeah, very, very happy about that. And then the last product that I'm here to talk to you guys about is the Beauty Bakery setting spray. Now, if we're being honest, there is a hair of product, and I mean it like feels like it's down to this part of the actual packaging. So I'm gonna call it done. I am. Yes, a little bit premature, but it's done. It's done. It spittles badly. I've got my money's worth out of this product, and I'm good. It's pretty much in my head very similar to the e.l.f. where there was like speckles of product. There's speckles of juice in this. I'm over it. I am over it. So with that said, I now finished 3 additional products in this project pan, and I will say this has been my most successful project pan this year, rivaling honestly that beauty project pan because I've been doing really well in that one as well. So on the screen right here, I'm gonna go ahead and put the total amount of products. I believe last time I was somewhere in the 20s, so I'm probably somewhere near the mid 20s now. And that's really, really good. It really, really is. As for replacement items, so there are only 2 replacements I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put in a replacement lip liner and a replacement setting spray because those are both products that I really don't have, and I would love to kind of continue to use up the products that I have. So let me get those really quickly and we will round this video up. Okay, let's go ahead and start off with the lip liner because this is going to be a throwback to people who have really been into the makeup community for quite some time. And this is actually a MAC lipstick, and this is the MAC Aaliyah lipstick. I know I know. This was something that I don't even know why. I guess I used it maybe once or twice. This was something that I had kind of picked up because of the collaborator, of course, and the fact that it was just so legendary. And I just wanted to have the product in my collection. And it is a nice product. I do enjoy MAC lip liners. I have been through one lip liner in a project pan. I believe it was in the shade Chestnut. I really did like that shade. And if you're wondering, this shade is in Nevermore. It's a really nice deep brown. It basically looks like a black. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my project. It'll be interesting to see how this manipulates lipstick colors on top, liquid lipstick colors, all of that, and to see how I can now find new color combinations with products that I already have, and also get use out of something that I honestly never expected to use. I had just kind of expected for this to sit in my collection to the end of time, and that's not smart. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in the project, and I am gonna actually mark this one with my paper so that I can have a representation of how quickly, how slowly, whatever have you, I get through this lip liner. So I'm very excited about that. And then the last product I have to talk to you guys about is actually a new setting spray, and this is the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray. I've literally only showcased this on my channel, I believe twice now, and it is a bifacile product, so you do have to shake it up for it to kind of be combined, and then you spray it on your skin. And I did think that this did well. I believe this is actually the mini size. I'm not positive about that though, and I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Is it anything better or worse than anything else that I've had? I know it's going to be better than my Beauty Bakery because it's not going to be spreading. You see, let me show you. It's just a nice even spray. So I'm very ecstatic. Very ecstatic to use this, and I will of course put on a marker so that I can show you guys how much I use of it. I don't know if this is going to last me a very long time. This is a very small bottle. This is a 1.68 fluid ounce bottle, and this was in an aerosol can, but in the event that you want to compare it, this is 3.4 ounces. So there is a significant difference between the size. And so I don't think this is going to last past the end of actually this year, which is exciting. Then I will be once again bringing in only new things to the new year. So that's all I got for you guys today. This was probably a long one. I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to kind of take the time to give you guys some background in the event that you are new to my channel and new to my project pans in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.